Hello there, it's the Gump Ape here, and you can follow these two hack frauds on the Twitters at Picklestick Pod. Shoot them an email, picklestickproductions@gmail.com. Visit their web zone, picklestick.com, or maybe you'll be able to find them on Stitcher.
Hello and welcome to the Generation Gap podcast. I'm Lunchbox.
I'm Gleek.
And we're kind of we're gonna mash up some shit and see what happens because for the next at least solid episode week, I'm gonna go like 4 hours away from work and I'm not gonna be here next week.
Yeah. And for those of you that just couldn't understand a goddamn word he just said,
I'm going to go to bumfuck Egypt, Missouri for work. And I fucking hate it.
Yep. Literally bumfuck Missouri.
Bumfuck nowhere. Like, I looked at it on Google Maps. All right. The hotel that I'm going to be staying at, there's a total of, I think, 2 or 3 restaurants. One of which is a fast food chain. The other 2... never fucking heard of.
Greasy Spoons.
I don't know if they'll still exist by the time I'm over there.
No, I guarantee they will. Think about small town. The reason I'm saying is because this is going to be a mom and pop organization and they ain't got shit else to do with their life.
Yeah, we've been bankrupt here at Two Spatula, Datula, and Delicatessen now for 29 years.
Yeah.
We haven't turned a profit once. I haven't paid my light bill. They just keep on forgetting to come on by. Electric company is so cheap, they're still using a Model T and holding it together with duct tape and baling wire. Last time I seen a television show, I went to the St. Louis and I stayed me in a hotel room when I was up there and they had the color television and the free HBO and me and Ma, we didn't know what to do, and so we rented $90 worth of porn. $90 worth of porn on the television. The hairiest bush I ever did see out of my life, I tell you that.
So I said, Gertrude, you look at that bush. If you trim yours, it'd look like that.
And you know what? Gertrude left me that night. For a man just south of that St. Louis, the Ferguson, Missouri. His name was a Mandingo. Had a schlong.
6 foot long. Carried it over his shoulder.
Used to beat people with it down at the local pool hall. Used to shoot pool with the damn thing. It's the damnedest thing I ever did see. I tell you that.
And the show goes completely off the fucking rails right in the beginning.
It's because even though we're recording on a Sunday, to give you a little fucking time frame, it's fucking Labor Day.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow's Labor Day.
Yeah.
I'm drinking on a Sunday because fuck it.
Yeah.
And,
well, just that tune you're dreading, like I said, going off
I'm dreading
out of state.
Dreading it.
I mean, you're going to a place, dude, when you first named it off to me, and you know, I hope you don't mind me saying the name of the place. And not that it matters. But he tells me, he says, hey man, I gotta go to Kabul. And I'm like, Afghanistan? What the fuck, man?
My boss called me.
I don't think they buy a lot of fucking ice cream over there.
My boss called me and he was like, Lunchbox, I got some bad news for you. Well, it's bad news depending on how you take it. And I was like,
fuck, I'm fired.
Yeah, that was the first something went in my head. I was like, I'm fucking canned and I don't even know what I did. And he was like, but you pretty much don't have that much of a choice here. We need you to go because the newest guy, he's too new. He's only had 1 day out on his own. I was like, all right, boss. You know, I like the guy that called me. And, I'd do a little bit extra for him if he needs me to go. And it was like, we were sending you to Kabul, Missouri. I was like, what?
What the fuck is in Kabul, Missouri?
He was like, well, I looked it up. He was like, it's a depot. They're hurting bad. And I was like, okay. But It's about 4 hours away. I looked it up on my phone. It's a town of about 1,200 people.
Which we're one to talk. Our town is smaller than that.
Oh, yeah, our town's smaller than that. And I was like, okay. So, he goes on to tell me, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, you want me to go? I was like, boss, you know what a Kabul is? Like, no, what's a Kabul? I was like, it's like an Islamic religious get-together thing. And he dies laughing.
Yeah.
Dies laughing on the phone. The entire rest of the conversation was me in disbelief that this place even exists, first off.
Mm-hmm.
Second off, was me, every time I had to mention said name of Kabul, Missouri, I called it Islamic Get-Together, Missouri.
Yes.
Every fucking time. Now, Islamic Get-Together is far more syllables than Kabul.
Yeah.
But it's way more funnier to say when every time you say it, your boss on the other end goes...
I'm heading on out to tent revival.
Dude, I would much rather go to, I think, a town named Baptist Meat and Eat. Or Baptist Great and Eat, Missouri. And
yeah.
I'd be like, oh, sweet. I get to have me some mac and cheese and some fried chicken.
I'm going to snake handling fucking Arkansas.
Oh, Christ. I think that's called Eureka Springs. Where they have like all the fucking crazy, like, religious people go. Like, have you not heard of what's down in Eureka?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Eureka is pretty much like it's like the redneck version of Yellowstone. Yeah.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, Yellowstone, y'all. And then they drop the Arkansas family tree on the ground, which is a stick, and they do the jig around it.
Yeah. It's a fucking stick that looks like the snake eating itself.
Oh, Christ.
Or a Ouroboros, or whatever they call that shit.
I'm done with words.
Yeah, I hear
That's going to be a recurring thing now. Lunchbox is Lunchbox. I'm gonna reverb myself.
That's your beer.
Lunchbox. Actually, I think it would have to be called like it would have to be like a family name. Lunchboxness. Because I like Irish stouts the best. But yet again, dude, I'm mostly German, so I guess Lunchbox would work best.
Yeah.
I am a little toasted.
Are you now?
You can tell. Fuck.
I'm so used to you being fucking liquored up, I don't even notice.
It's like I'm the funny version of Mr. Leahy. Like I'm the fun version of Mr. Leahy.
I don't pay attention until you start stumbling. All right.
Like Gleek, Mary shit me saying the liquor, then I just fall right over.
Which I've actually heard you say. I am the liquor.
Christ. Speaking of being liquored.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, the other day, you were fucking about half dead.
So Friday.
Oh my God.
Friday, I do my normal Friday thing. And I was thinking, I'm going to hit it extra hard tonight before I have to go to Islamic Get-Together, Missouri. So I go ahead and I get me 2 bottles of Coca-Cola. I go ahead and get me 2 6-packs of Rolling Rock. I get it tonight. And I tried to ignore the rest of the Sailor Jerry that I had because it's Satan in the fucking bottle. Ugh. So I took said undescribed, indiscriminate, clear liquid.
That may or may not be made of corn.
Yeah, that may or may not be made of corn. Put only a 2-shot in a giant ass glass full of ice.
Yeah, 2 shots are equal to 6.
Yeah, 2 shots are equal to almost 6. And then poured a bottle and a half of Coca-Cola on top of it. Mm-hmm. Kept stirring it with a straw the entire time I was drinking it. Make sure like every sip I took.
Yeah, because it kept eating the straw as it's going in.
Yeah,
you know?
it just melted everything. I'm surprised the styrofoam survived. Like I probably got some kind of weird AIDS estrogen poisoning from the melted styrofoam at the bottom of the cup.
The Ganga syphilis, herpa AIDS.
Yeah. Yeah, the shit that I'm talking about drinking is 97% on its way to being isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, you could run I could run one of my bikes on that shit.
Well, to give you a hint of what I drank way too much of it last weekend, and it made my liver hurt the next day. I wasn't as hungover as but my liver hurt.
Yeah.
So I decided to take a little bit easier on it this time.
Yeah, just a couple of shots.
Just a couple of shots, not 6 shots of it, which is probably equal to near 12 like I did last weekend. Still didn't feel as bad as the next day after as I felt as bad as after this.
It's because you combined it.
I still drank, the Rolling Rocks after that. Liquor before beer in the clear. Well, I got a little bit too drunk.
No.
Never
ever happens.
Not Lunchbox, the guy that wasn't blackout drunk at his mom's Christmas party. Not the guy that got blackout drunk in his own house and proceeded to sing and dance and tell stories about movies he would make. Don't really remember a fucking lick of it.
Spent an hour and a half explaining shit to me, and don't remember a goddamn thing he was talking about.
Goddamn thing of it. Nothing. But I went ahead. I got to the point of probably blacked out, somewhere throughout the night. Playing World of Warcraft, talking to Skype with some buddies.
Left the equipment on.
On accident.
God damn it.
But
come in, fucking Bridge of the Enterprise here is all lit up, and his ass is fucking asleep. I was like, mother of fucking God.
After the 12 Rolling Rocks, something in my drunken blackout state was like, I need more liquor. I didn't feel like drinking the indiscriminate clear liquid that was possibly made out of corn mash or not. And decided to pour the rest of Satan, Sailor Jerry, into the cup with the rest of the Coke on top of it. I don't remember any of it. I'm just forensically putting together what happened.
Yeah. Based on evidence left behind.
Based on evidence left behind and stories that I heard from the night after.
Oh, folks you know on WoW or whatever?
Yeah. That proceeded to tell me what I did. Then, took off my shirt, fell face first in my bed, and slept until I heard...
Which was about 10 minutes into trying to wake you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I yell out, son of a bitch! Roll out of bed, still fucking drunk. Still fucking shit-faced drunk. Like, I remember this, because I'm not drunk enough to be blackout at this point. I'm drunk enough to be like, I feel sick and miserable, and I want to go back to bed.
You're still fucked up.
Yeah, I'm still fucked up. I almost fell down my steps.
Yeah, I know.
Into the backyard. So... I got up, let Gleek and my dad in. They're like, we're sorry we had to wake you up. We got to get tools, man. And I'm like, fuck, do what you gotta. And then I collapsed right back into bed.
He literally did, dude. It wasn't a lay down.
No, it was a fucking...
Yeah, it was a full-on fucking flop.
I didn't put on glasses. I didn't put on slippers. Nothing happened when I came and let you guys in. It was just very much like... Oh, who the fuck you are right now, but do what you gotta do. Take my money. I don't fucking care. Leave me alone. Stop beating on my door.
It took like 10 minutes to fucking wake you up. I was actually debating on whether or not we should force open the window, reach in through the window, first scream it at your ass to get up. I was going to get something and seriously reach through the window and poke your ass with a stick.
I probably would have done anything good. I probably would have felt it. Dude, all right, when I stumbled out here to the steps to go piss behind my shed before all my water and shit got turned on, dude, I remember standing at the top of that on my porch and I was like, fuck, how am I going to traverse this?
Yeah.
It's just fucking steps there, Drinky. It's just fucking steps.
Them steps is dangerous, dude.
They're dangerous as fuck, but dude, I can fucking go up and down them all day long. I just need to fucking get some new boards put on it. Yeah, fucking it done. But
well, I mean, every single person that's been over here just about it has fell down them steps at one point or another.
Except for me.
Really?
Except for I've not fell.
Drinky McDrink has never.
Drinky McDrink has been blackout drunk and can fucking do the Charleston up and down the fucking steps and dance with Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Up and down the fucking steps and be fucking no problem. Everybody else stone cold sober. Oh, fuck! It takes a pratfall off my goddamn steps, and I'm like, dumbass. But I'm sitting here, I'm like, how am I gonna traverse these steps? I gotta piss so fucking bad. So I proceed to come back in here,
Yeah.
Lay down and die.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking die. And my Hangover Cure was sitting next to me almost the entire fucking day. And I didn't know it. I didn't discover it until fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I rolled around and I answered text messages and I rolled around and I was like, oh, fucking Christ. Every time I had to roll over, I had to move off of my liver. Because of my sleep, I rolled onto my liver and just pushed out more of that poison secretion into my bloodstream. It made me feel even fucking worse. Hair of the dog at this point doesn't fucking work. Until finally, I was like, I have to take a liquor shit.
Yeah.
So I got up.
That was, hell, I think it was like 10 o'clock, 10:30.
Yeah. I went outside and see Gleek and my dad, working on my pipes. I'm like, can I poo yet?
Not for a while, man.
Not for a while. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I think your response was, son of a bitch.
Yeah. So I actually sat down in a chair over there for a few minutes and I had to gather myself. I wasn't drunk anymore. I was just fucking in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like, this is probably the most hungover I'd ever fucking been. Like this is like that night that I blacked out at my mom's fucking. I had like 20 something drinks all throughout the day.
Yeah.
I wasn't as bad hungover as what I was that day because Sailor fucking Jerry is the devil. I hope that we can put that in the description and when we fucking post this podcast, just put Sailor Jerry is the devil.
Right.
That should be the fucking title. Sailor Jerry is the devil.
The devil.
The devil. I got my keys and I put a shirt on because I don't want everyone to see my thick, luscious chest hair blowing through the breeze.
Goddamn gump ape. Looks like a fucking carpet.
I get outside.
There's bears ain't get that kind of fucking hairy back.
No. I get outside and the sun hits my face for the first time since this morning. I was like, oh, fuck. So I get in my van and
You told this son of a bitch to come up.
Yeah.
Turn out the goddamn light.
I'm sitting in my van for a few minutes and I started up and I fucking punched the gas to get out of the driveway and fucking lean back when I fucking stopped and I was like, oh fucking Christ, I'm gonna puke all over my goddamn van. Which wouldn't be an improvement or a detractor.
No.
Either way right now.
Yeah.
I had to clean that son of a bitch before I go to Islamic get together in Missouri. But I go on and I continue on driving down the road and the entire time I'm like, I'm gonna fucking puke on myself in this van and then I'm gonna shit my pants and I'm just gonna be done for the day. That's what
you wouldn't even be driving back home. You'd probably just drive to your folks.
Just lay down over there.
Yeah.
Like
if you even made it in the house, you might just be like, all right, move over, cats. I'm sleeping right here on the fucking porch.
I would have just stripped off my clothes, hopped in the shower,
and just laid there,
and just fucking laid there. Just had the warm water just beat down on my face the entire day. That's what would have happened. Like you're like, where's the lunchbox? Where did he go for the whole day? And just discover me in there like I'm a pruny, leave me alone. But I eventually got to my house,
looking like a California raisin, just laying there,
looking like a fat, hairy California raisin, the press covered in puke and diarrhea. What is my life?
I wouldn't be dealing with that shit. Nope.
But I got out of my van, and I stood there for a minute, and I coughed. And I was like, game over, man. Game over. Proceeded to puke up like the smallest amount of slightly darker hue yellow crayon foam I had ever seen in my entire life. Oh, dude, it hurt.
I bet.
It hurt. I was like,
that was part of your liver physically coming out your body.
It probably was. It was like, my liver was like, you see what happens here, dumbass? You see what fucking happened, you fucking dipshit asshole?
That was the last 3 years of your life right there. That's the age of 97 to 100.
Just coming out right there, right there, on my fucking parents' gravel driveway. So I get done with this. Probably the neighbors who we both know across the street probably heard me the entire time, just yakking. Because I could hear echoing in between my
But I know
and the
them.
house.
They would have been laughing.
Oh, yeah, they would have been fucking laughing hysterically if they were outside. I'm not sure if they were outside because I didn't hear anyone call out. It's like, you okay?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything like that.
Shit, he'd have been yelling, drink another one.
Dumbass! So, I got to my house. The cats are all looking at me funny. Like, the fuck just... It's like, did you have a hairball there, fatty?
Yeah.
I get in my house, all the dogs are barking. I'm like, you shut the fuck up and you shut up now. And they're like, hey, man, it's your fucking head.
It's something, they sensed it. Don't fuck with the big one.
Yeah. So I get in there and I take my liquor poop. I brush my teeth and I'm like, all right, we have to go back. I'm feeling slightly better.
Yeah.
Right? I go back outside and I get in between my van and the house again.
Mm-hmm.
I proceed to puke the last little bit, but it's so hard. It feels like someone is trying to take the tops of both my ears and pull them to the back of my head and touch them together.
Wow.
That's how hard it felt like I was trying to puke at this moment. Like my face was gonna split open like that guy's chest and fucking aliens.
Oh my god.
Just one little
Just mouth open.
Palm full
Ugh.
of shit just had to come up still.
Ugh.
And I stood there over the top of it. I'm looking at him like, you're a fucking dick. I'm like, well, I know you. I know, like, you might even be well enough to drink later, you fucking dumb asshole. That's what, like, my brain and my liver were having a conversation. Like, my brain's like, you're never going to say that you're never going to take another drink because you know yourself and you don't want to contradict that shit. Because we know exactly what's going to happen. Next weekend, when you feel better, you can fucking pound him again. Dumbass.
Yeah. And no matter what your liver's saying, you're an asshole.
I'm like, shut up and keep me from having cirrhosis of you prick. I hop back in my van.
I don't think he's going to be in control of that.
No, yeah.
He's the fucking poor victim here.
I'm victim blaming. Shut up. But hop back in the van. I'm starting to feel even better. It's starting to feel better, but yet it's coming on in waves. Like I still have a pounding fucking headache. And like I don't want to be in the light and fucking sun hurts. Heat hurts. The fuck is happening right now? I'm sweating like beer. This is pure grain alcohol and beer. And I'm just like, oh fucking God. I get back home. I did the exact same thing I did when I passed out. I took off my shirt and just went to bed the rest of the fucking day. Until I started to hear water running everywhere. And then, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Which I'll explain what happened there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Finally able to get around to getting the fucking plumbing put in his house. All right. So me and his old man decide, we'll fucking do this shit. It turned into a goddamn ordeal. A goddamn ordeal. Took way the hell longer than I thought it was going to, but we got it. Now, I don't even know how to fucking approach this. I've just got to be honest. When I first climbed under the house, okay, it's a combination of earth smell, just, dirt has that smell, but something jumped up and hit me in the face. Dude, I honest to God was looking around under your house with a fucking light to see if the former owner had hid bodies under this motherfucker. I'm fucking serious. Because I smelled it. I was like, what the fuck is that stench? Something fucking stinks. So it stinks. I climb under the house. All right. I am fucking going through fucking mud and, just you'd have to see the house here, it's one of the things we got to work on, has a fucking moisture problem underneath.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what it was. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I get under it and I discover that the pipes are more fucked up than we thought they were. And I think that the guy that lived here before you must not have give a shit about this.
No.
I found out that underneath the house where the pipes are at, the problem, I was climbing through piss mud. Like months old piss mud. Dude, the wind come under this house. All right. I got out, climbed out from the other side because I had to approach from the other side of the house, climb under the whole fucking house to get to this shit, to turn, seriously, one fucking screw. Like one fucking nut I could not get to. Had to come around. The wind had shifted and was blowing underneath the house. Dude, I swear to God, I couldn't breathe. It hit me like an ammonia smell.
Yeah.
All right. I really do think that...
The Germans have gassed me. Oh, fuck.
I seriously. I mean, there was a moment I was like, ugh! And it locked my fucking chest up.
Yeah.
And I started like, my first instinct as that happened was just start fucking backing up. I mean, just that quick, I'm backing the fuck out.
Scuttle.
Yeah. I really do think that the guy, when he was here, because I don't know how to put it, that son of a bitch must have been fucking saying fuck it and pissing anyway.
Yeah.
For fucking a year.
Yeah.
And it's unfucking real. I mean, I cannot explain the nastiness. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but the realization, when I was under the house, because your old man started laughing at me. I'm crawling around, seriously looking for a fucking, like, empty grave or something. I expect, like, the guy that owned the place before had Gacy'd people under this fucking place. Fuck. Yeah. I'm thinking I was looking for dead cats, dead raccoons.
Yeah.
Something, And now I suddenly realized what the fuck it was. I yelled, oh my God, it's piss mud. Your fucking dad started laughing. I mean, hee-hawing, dude. He's like... It was just... It's embarrassing to admit it,
Yeah.
A bath has never felt that fucking good.
I can only imagine.
I went home, dude. I felt like that dude in that movie. I can't get clean. He's in the shower.
And he throws his fucking clothes in the trash. It's on fire in the middle of the room.
Damn near it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But yeah, we got it done, finally.
Yeah.
We got it fucking done. But the guy, like I said, we got it all hooked up. And this was the icing on the cake. We got it all hooked up. Replaced all the fucking busted pipe on here. Because, dude, every run of pipe was fucking busted.
My dad said it looked like a dog had gone underneath it and just fucking chewed it all.
Yeah, that's what me and him was talking about. It looked like fucking we're pulling out broken bones.
Yeah.
This way they were shattered.
Yeah.
I mean, we looked for bite marks and there wasn't none. I think they froze.
Yeah, they froze and they just busted.
Yeah. Like violently fucking busted.
Yeah.
But we get it all put together, turn the fucking water on, and all of a sudden water just pours underneath the fucking house. And what the fuck? Pipes inside the house, back behind the fucking the bathtub.
Yeah, which is the closet for what is to be my master bedroom.
Yeah, they'd even froze inside the fucking house.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And we finally got that shit put together, but god damn.
Shortly after all this was fixed and everything was cured, I woke up from the hangover of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Talked for a minute, and I was like, I want to take it on a maiden voyage. Like my fucking $250 power flush engine toilet. My dad had went in there and flushed it and didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting a loud...
Yeah, I thought I was outside looking at the pipes. Physically, like, head under the house where I could see it. Waiting there, I was like, please God, when he flushes this, don't let it just fucking pipe separate and goddamn water flies, I thought he barely had bumped the fucking handle. Because I don't hear flush. I just hear trickle. There's this little noise. And I'm like, well, goddamn, are you going to fucking flush it or not? I'm sitting here with my ass hanging out from under the house, Feeling like the world's biggest dumbass is my ass sticking out,
But I go in there. I proceed to, take my phone, read some news, because I have to get the gully works of working.
Yeah.
And taking me a dump.
Mm-hmm.
You and my dad are out here talking. Finish up. Now flush. And what happens, for anyone that doesn't own a power flush engine, is it fills up with a little bit of water and then it proceeds to seem like it sucks it out of the back.
Yeah. It's just gone.
Just
gone.
And I was like, huh.
Yeah, I was almost expecting like a jet airplane taking off.
Yeah, that's what I was too. I was like, before we got all running shit, we got it installed, and I saw actually how big it was. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this fucker, you're not going to be able to flush it sitting down because it'll rip out your ass hair.
Yeah.
That's how powerful I thought it was going to be.
Looking for on the side of it to see if it says, assembled by Pratt and Whitney.
Yeah. It's a Boeing engine. And I was like, I would have been like, fuck yeah, there's Boeing on the side of it. Just around the bowl, just has a bunch of different advertisers for how fucking fast the water goes on the inside. It's going 200 miles per hour. You see one like rainbow streak. That's Jeff Gordon making his way around the bowl.
It's got a refurbished A10 Warthog engine.
Every one of these have been blessed with General Patton himself, his ashes as they were coming down the assembling line. There, a piece of Patton and every piece of
they mixed it in with the clay.
Yeah.
And
I was like, fuck yeah, this is gonna be a badass $250 toilet. Nope.
Well, it's
a badass toilet, but I thought it was going to be like, yeah, this is going to be loud and manly, and I'm going to be able to sit my news and hear a big old whoosh in the morning, because that's satisfying. But this is like, a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Like a pneumatic tube system from the fucking Jetsons, and I'm like, huh.
Well, at least say it's some toilet, you're going to be worried about it. You got to keep your legs spread, because like if a woman sits on it, she'd fucking get pink socked.
Yeah.
Like sitting on the fucking suction jet of a swimming pool.
Dude, and it feels great for elongated sitting sessions. Because you probably have the same problem I do. You sit down in the toilet for too long.
Yeah, and it feels like you're crippled.
Yeah, your legs go numb.
Yeah, you got shitter polio.
Yeah, you got shitter. These are real problems, people. Don't fucking... Like, everyone's taking like a 20 or 30 minute morning
if you're a reader, if you like to read.
If you get caught up in doing shit while you're just on the toilet, you just sit there and enjoy your time. No matter if you live alone or what, you're just sitting there and you're just enjoying your fucking time. You're on the toilet, no one's going to fucking bug you. If someone knocks on the door, you have a good excuse not to answer it for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Instead of being hungover and in the middle of your fucking living room floor, passed out from going to sleep at 6 in the morning.
We were joking and debating. So, do you think we ought to go in there and check, see if he's breathing?
Lord, because I had my first morning poo on it today, and so I was like, I don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to go ahead. I'll have me my morning poo. Sit there, read the Dredge Report for a good 20 minutes. Legs didn't go numb. Didn't get shitter polio. I was like, this is the most amazing feeling I've ever had. I'm never gonna be able to sit on a normal toilet again and feel like just something about the one at home, man.
Well, I know if I ever get to meet the guy that owned this fucking place before you,
punch him in the dick.
Yeah, I would.
I have his phone number.
Don't tempt me. Don't fucking tempt me.
We can prank call him on Skype one night and we get really fucking liquored.
Jesus God Almighty! It was, I don't know, everything I've seen in and under the place. It was the most half-hearted shit I've ever seen in my life.
That's this entire, what I guess his renovation was.
Renovation.
I'm going to use that term lightly.
Yeah.
Because,
fucking collection of jackassery. I mean, from top to bottom.
Yeah, you know how you improve toast with butter?
Yeah.
He tried to do it with shit. I mean, there's still good toast underneath there.
But it's covered in...
But it's covered in shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, everything from...
I did...
Insulation on the outside of the wall instead of the inside to...
foam everywhere.
To insulation on the outside instead of the inside of the wall, held up with putty glue, leveling cement just poured out on the floor.
And don't forget the pipes. There was actually a couple of good pieces of newer pipe, and it's in these sections that are completely fucked up.
Yeah,
it's like you just put a little patch in when it's obviously busted here, and yeah. what the fuck?
I heard there was an almost loop.
Mm-hmm.
My dad told me there was an almost loop in it. Mm-hmm. Yet again, the fan in there, it still has paint canisters to level it.
Yeah.
There's still... Let's not forget the pictures that I took where there's a Coke and Pepsi bottle tops used as spacers. The only great thing that he did to this house, where it looks like over 3/4 of the way assed instead of just half-assed, is the shed.
Yeah. But if you look at it, though, at an
angle, yeah, you're like...
He missed leveling it by about half an inch.
Yeah.
And you can actually make out the slight slope.
And here I am. I'm going to be putting fucking weightlifting machines.
Well, first we're going to level it.
Oh, yeah, we're going to level it before I put,
Yeah, a bunch of weight in it.
Before I put like 2 tons worth of weightlifting shit in here.
We don't need dumbbells rolling down the fucking floor.
And hitting me in the foot while I'm like in between there and the elliptical, just taking out my Achilles and be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to crawl out there and get attacked by the neighbor's dog. Punch it down the throat and strangle that little fucker at the same time. House owning pleasures, yay!
Yeah.
Hating your neighbors and everything.
Yep. Well, everything about it, all that stuff is all correctable.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah. Like what I have to do is I have to go over and get rid of my neighbors the Archie Bunker way.
How's that?
Burning a cross in their front yard.
He didn't actually do that though in that episode.
I know. And the fucking Puerto Ricans are moving in. Shit.
He didn't. I remember he didn't do that,
dude. I'm surprised that this weekend I haven't power watched Archie Bunker like I've been doing for like the past month. Like I'm supposed to be watching like all of these shit for reviews and stuff for the podcast and
that shit ain't happening.
Nope, Archie Bunker.
Which ought to give you those movies and all. So you got 2 fucking weeks coming up.
Yeah.
By God, you can sit and watch some fucking movies, man.
Oh yeah, I have them on my laptop.
Yeah,
so I can go ahead and take them with me. But
if they have fucking internet in Tent Revival, Missouri,
and fuck me,
they probably got internet. It's delivered by pigeon.
I'll get the movie a frame at a time.
He's got a USB stick tied around his neck. Which I've heard they've actually did these tests in places. People's got like shitty DSL. Like it was South Africa. They did this fucking test, and the people's internet is just shitty down there. So this guy was wanting to see is the bandwidth of carrier pigeons faster than their internet. So yeah, he went to transfer a 4 gigabyte file, and no shit, he beat it by like I can't remember how far. He was only like 15% done when the pigeon arrived with the USB around his neck.
You have to be fucking shitting me.
Yeah. I mean, literally, carrier pigeon has better bandwidth.
Thanks.
Don't start. Don't start.
Every single time. Like, even off of the podcast, what's funny is Gleek will bring up about some shit about, like Linux doing this and that and the other, and I'm like, but can it work? And he's like, he sits there for a second and he scratches his chin and he's like, if you just leave it the fuck alone, if you don't actually have to use Linux works. And I'm like,
so yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, if you're just a dumb user that just doesn't actually do anything,
Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like, would you be able to load the video plugins for fucking Facebook? like, what about the chat? Holy fucking shit!
Well, that's the thing. I couldn't tell you because I've never used Facebook.
Oh Christ!
I fucking refuse to.
Dude, I can just imagine. All right,
but
my mom, who isn't hardly computer literate at all. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we ever like in the future, just like fuck around with a slightly more powerful Linux machine. Okay. What I do is have my mom get on Facebook and record that. Like
of her trying to use it?
like a camera on her face and like a camera on the screen, like never going into Facebook and loading the plugins for it and knowing anything. It's like, hey mom, here's Firefox and Linux.
Have fun.
get on Facebook and do what you normally do, like play your games and shit. And she's like, but I already had for today. It's like, just do it. This is gonna be pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's like, don't. Oh wait, we're gonna be in the other room here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Don't ask either one of us for help.
Yeah.
And just see what happens. Probably about an hour after using it, my mom will be like, it doesn't work. It's broken.
Well, I'd like to sit her down. Actually give her some scripts where it's written out in the text file, of what to do, and just get her to sit and compile some programs.
With my mom?
Yeah.
You know how she types? It's pegs.
Well, that would be hilarious.
I don't think I want to put my poor mom through this.
Her sitting there trying to use the fucking terminal.
I don't. See, I'd like to see my mom try to use Linux Facebook. Mm-hmm. Because that would be funny, because that's something that she normally does.
Yeah.
Like, to get her to type fucking term, dude, that's just torture.
Well, see, I would give her to something like, hand her an older laptop that doesn't have a lot of RAM, and then give her the older version of Opera, which on a machine with lots of RAM, it's a good program. I love the older Opera. Fuck that Google Opera shit. I'm not big on Vivaldi either, which is a, offshoot. But it's fucking unusable. You know what I mean? There's just shit you can't do on the older Opera anymore, like especially the fucking Linux version. I'd love to see her dealing with why is it not doing anything?
Hey, Mom. Go on Facebook and do your normal games.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she would come up, knock on the
it's broken.
Office door and be like, it doesn't work. This is what she would just say. It doesn't work at all. I'm gonna get on my laptop or on my tablet.
Yeah.
She would just go up and use that instead.
Well, I'm actually at a point though. Hopefully by a couple of days, I won't have to worry about Linux no more.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
It's almost dead. It's almost dead.
Are we gonna drop a house on it?
Well, I just in the last few days, I've literally shit and fell backward and had fucking 1, 2, 3 fucking computers pretty much just dropped in my lap. A desktop and 2 laptops. And yay, I finally got fucking Windows back on something.
Yay!
Yeah, so I'm going to use the one that's working now to try to defunkify all the rest of the shit I got.
You mean to tell me that operating system is just put on things and it works, and the only complaints that you have are mostly things aesthetical because they change things?
Yeah. Well, see, I'm actually thinking about even trying to go to 7. To just try it out, Though my experiences with 7 have been shit.
Yeah. But yet again, your experiences with 7, you've always had to work on it for somebody else.
Exactly. Every time I've ever sit down pretty much to 7 was, the shit's broken, fix it.
Yeah, because you don't know what the root problem is or what caused the problem of it.
Yeah.
At least with everything, when you break it on your own, I know you probably have the exact same reaction that I do. It's like, fuck. Now I have to undo this shit?
Yeah. Well, one of the computers I got handed, I shit you not, had Vista. That weird bastard child between fucking like XP
you mean
and
the
7?
actual operating system that I learned how to do all of my computing on?
Vista.
You
poor bastard.
Yeah, how I learned how to do FTP, how I learned how to be a little hellion, let's just say.
Yeah.
By doing certain things.
Yeah.
Vista.
Wow.
Vista.
I used Vista for about 5 minutes.
I didn't mind it.
I nuked it. As soon as I saw it, I started fucking with it, and I'm like,
it was slow as shit, and it was RAM intensive, but it did exactly what I needed to do. And then I learned how to pretty much just deal with it. I guess that's why I got used to 7 so quickly. It's because I had already had the shit version of 7.
Yeah. Well, with this, I'll sit down and I'm like, yay! I get to fucking actually use some fucking Windows for once, and oh fuck this! Oh fuck this! No! Next thing I know, I'm digging for my fucking XP disc. Yeah.
I'm the one that has 7 on it, or
no, one's got XP.
Oh,
but it's just like fucking hacked out. Everything's in it, so you don't actually have to download nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see XP. Well, let me take this back here. The first operating system that I ever really played around with or ever did anything on, like when I first saw computers, was 95.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually play on an Apple II until I was up in first grade up here at the school, and they had those. And all I did was play on that was Oregon Trail.
Yeah. Which I've actually got for Windows.
Awesome. But I played around in 95, and of course I did the thing that kids always do and just fuck around with paint and notepad, and you fucking just type keys or whatever.
Yeah.
And the first computer that we actually got in my house was, I think, it was 1997.
Mm-hmm.
And we had gotten internet from the people out of Dresden.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a Windows 98 machine.
Yeah. SE or regular?
Regular, I think.
Okay.
But my dad had, fucked with computers for quite a while before this, at least like 3 or 4 years. Because, his brother-in-law, works contract shit, sometimes government shit.
Yeah.
that's probably going to be an off story, though.
Yeah.
That I'm just going to vomit out at once. Not on here, of course.
Yeah.
But, and so my dad pretty much learned computing from him, and he learned, programming and shit back when he was in high school for, Apple IIs and Commodore 64s and all that good shit.
Yeah, shit. It's my first experiences. Commodore 64, then an Apple II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was actually talking about Omegas and playing around with those.
Yeah, I've seen them, never played with one.
But
one time I got to sit down and fuck with a TSR-80. Yeah. It was Radio Shack's computer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I played Winter Games or some bullshit on it. I can't remember.
But we got this machine in the house, and I think he actually splurged a little and got a little bit more powerful than normal for this time. And the entire first month, I think, was just typing in random websites. This is before Google, or Dogpile. I think you had Yahoo search.
Yeah,
that was pretty much it.
Back when, what was it, Alta Vista or whatever?
Yeah. And I remember my dad just going through it, and that's all I did for a month was typing websites, and they found games that him and my mom liked to play on it, and pretty much this was just a thing that my parents played on, and then eventually and I hate to fucking say this, but my dad, during the early days of Napster, while it was still alive, everybody, just fucking pirated music.
Fucking A. That's one of my first programs I started fucking with. Napster.
Yeah, Napster, pirating music, and then I remember when that went down, it was Kazaa.
Yeah, when Napster got took down, I switched to Navigator. Yeah. Which run off Napster. It was a thing that piggybacked on it. Yeah.
But my dad got Kazaa. And
I used BearShare for a while. Back when it was actually good.
One of my buddies used BearShare after it crashed.
Yeah.
He didn't experience before the crash.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you fucking suck. He thought he was so cool because he got the Anarchist Cookbook. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We're all 12 and 13. I'm like, this fucking shit's garbage.
Yeah.
Just reading through this.
Yeah.
But my dad started pirating old DOS games. The first, I am probably around this time, I'm probably 7, 8. Little fat chubby, playing Pokemon on my Game Boy Color. Lunchbox running around, sweatpants because he's fat.
Swinging a Zord.
Swinging a Zord. Playing my little Pokemon figurines and making them battle against Gundams or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever I did, having them fight Ninja Turtles and Batman at the same time. I don't fucking know. I had a weird collaboration childhood. But my dad was like, here's this game, Civilization. The very first one.
Wow.
I'm 7, 8 years old, like I said. I was sitting down here, and every single time, because I watched a show called Hysteria, which if anyone hadn't ever heard of that, it's a funny take on history that teach kids this shit. And it fucking inspired me to love history from this point on. Because it was hilarious and you actually learned shit from it. And I loved how comedic they made Napoleon Bonaparte. Because in this show, he was like a little short, fat. Like, he was literally like 2 feet tall. In the show, giant hat. You know, giant French fucking officer's hat. Always had his hand in his coat. Every time you fucking seen him, right? I like... So every time...
Why do I got images of Bill and Ted, of Napoleon making himself into a Ziggy Piggy? You remember the fucking ice cream?
Let me fucking find this image real quick while I'm telling the story about Napoleon from Hysteria. But every single game that I played it as Napoleon.
Okay.
I had fuck all knowledge of any of the commands or anything. All I did was build soldiers up for the time and just have them surround my city. And I didn't know how to build settlers or anything or build roads and all. And I always used to get my fucking ass kicked.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. Just get my ass. They were like, oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Just pounding it.
Just pounding it. Then you got Civilization 2. You're just fisting my young ass, right? With these fucking games. Because, you know, this was back before the point before Sid Meier realized there was such a thing called a fucking mouse. Right? Sid Meier's a fucking genius, but he was just like, you have to have an IQ, kid, before you can learn how to play shit. I'm like, alright, bitch.
Yeah.
Civilization 3 comes along. I start kicking ass, taking names, because like all the fucking display shit is down there. Like it was actually the first Civilization game that my parents bought for me.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of hours were sunk into this shit. Here I could have been still a fat lunchbox, you know, just got done beating the latest Dragon Ball Z game on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Or playing
fuck you, I'm taking over Europe.
You did play this PlayStation all day, like fucking Crash Bandicoot. No! My nerdy fat sweatpants wearing ass still, 'cause I'm still fat, got on his little fucking 98 machine, or actually at this point it was XP, fucking whoop ass in Civilization 3.
Which I intend to play the fuck out of. Now that I got a machine that'll tote it.
You should play Civ 4.
I'm gonna try it.
We should land back, or not land, but internet back and forth.
Yeah.
Civilization 4. Alright. Here's a little side off thing. There was a play-by-email game of Civ 3 that was started back when it first came out. I think in like, I'm going to say 2003, maybe 2004 is when this shit came out. Or it was probably a little bit even earlier when Civilization 3 came out. I just recently finished.
Damn.
Yeah, because it was play-by-email.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That is fucking nuts.
Just recently fucking finished. But Civilization 4 is the game that Gleek and I have had several conversations about this.
Oh yeah, I love that fucking game. I love Civ. I love it.
So fucking great, dude. On the world map, I know exactly where every single resource is.
Yeah,
I know exactly on what turn people are going to die at. I know how to go through and play it with each civilization to make sure that I do the best every single fucking time with 18 different things. I've played probably tens of thousands of hours on this one map doing it to where it was like perfection every single fucking time.
Yeah.
It's a masochist kind of fucking thing where you're just like, this is where this is and this is going to pop up then, and then if I go ahead and I research this and these people won't be able to do this and this time. Dude, if we were to play a game, I know you play as America every single time.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you were to start as American, I was to start in Rome. By the point you had galleys to come over and, or galleons or whatever they're fucking called, to come over and explore my territory, I would have had everything from Spain to past Turkey conquered, everything from middle of Africa all the way up to pretty much, Finland. All that just taken in a giant purple block of Roman rule. Yeah. And I would have waited for you at the shore and been like, oh, it's cute that you came across here. What are you doing? You want to hang out sometime?
Yeah.
You need some wines?
Yeah.
You need some rice? You tick? Get out of my fucking territory. I'm fucking conquering the rest of this shit.
Yeah.
Every fucking game.
Well, see, I'm always defensive.
Always.
I'm not. I don't go on the offense until there's a chance. Like later in the game, and I've built myself up to a stupid fucking proportion, and like I wait for two countries to like near me to battle each other, and then when they're weak, I'll come just surging out and take their shit over. Because, why the fuck should I use up my resources? I'm going to let you two idiots fight. It's like, you remember that James Bond movie? Where the dude from Spectre is explaining how Spectre attacks people?
Yeah.
The fucking beta fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, the two betas will fight each other until they're dead. But there's that third beta that will wait until the two fish have almost killed each other.
Yeah.
And then he'll come out of the fucking darkness and take on the victor.
Yeah.
In a weakened state and take him down.
Yeah.
That's kind of the best fucking idea. It goes for a lot of things. It's not just a game. It's like in real life.
Well, I played... having read... after playing Civilization 4... having read The Art of War... by Sun Tzu, and then Machiavelli's The Prince. The way that I played Civilization 4 changed dramatically. Dramatically. New words all the time.
I don't like words.
I'm done with words. Done with words. Stare.
Are you still looking for this damn picture?
Yeah. Hysteria?
Christ almighty.
WB... Kids.
Well, I've been looking some other games, right? I was looking into some shit. Just, I don't know what the fuck, why I'm looking this shit up. I got to looking up simulation games, right?
Yeah.
Dude, there is some stupid fucking shit out there. I don't mean a little stupid. I mean fucking redonkulous. All right? Alcoholic Simulator.
So what I do every weekend in a nutshell?
Yeah, but with really shitty graphics.
Oh.
And it was like, I seen that. I seen, Rock Simulator. You're a rock, and you just roll around the fucking terrain.
So is it like I Am Toast?
Not even. You're a rock, and you roll around the terrain.
Or I Am Toast is an actual
challenge.
Game.
Yeah. Well, there was some other bullshit, and I can't even remember all of them now. Just stupid, worthless, simulations. And I had this thought, and it really occurred to me. I was like, well, goddamn, what the fuck next, dude? Are we going to get, like, real-life simulator?
And that's when your brain went off.
I typed that shit in. There's a fucking Kickstarter for a fucking game, and I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like real life simulator.
Life Simulator 2015.
I can't remember what they call it, but
that's the Napoleon character.
That's the picture?
Yeah.
Good Lord. That's some Tiny Toons looking shit.
Yeah, it was made by the WB, the same people that were making Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. Yeah.
Which I used to love them shows.
Oh, they're so great. Mm-hmm. But Real Life Simulator.
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, 20, whatever the name is.
With goats and...
Well, this one you get to be anything. And
what about Train Simulator?
Train Simulator makes sense.
Oh yeah, but have you seen like the ridiculous cost for DLC?
Mm-mm.
Like it's literally hundreds of dollars to get the hundreds of types of different fucking trains. And the different train routes and everything. Imagine if you played Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Like back during like what? Fucking 2003.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
I was playing that shit back then.
Back in 2003, and then like every few months or so, they released another expansion pack that had like another 2 or 3 planes on it.
Yeah,
and you had to go out and spend another $19 to go out and buy fucking 3 extra planes.
I used to go to like communities where people were creating their own content. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you could add your own aircraft, and that's where I was able to download the Pan Am Clipper from 2001 and landed at the local airfield down here in Union City. I was about half drunk and hiring a fucking kite, and me and my brother was sitting there, and I'm fucking around with this model, And I remember I flew it over Martin, you know, and I had the maps and shit. You know, it's not a detailed map, but where the town's supposed to be, there's some shit. And
Yeah.
it was pretty good for the time. But I remember he was laughing. And he was like, I bet you can't put it down in Union City. And I was like, fucking challenge accepted. And I looked it up.
Yeah.
Sure enough, dude, I hit that runway doing like 600 miles an hour. Because you got to be moving in that airplane to keep her up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I fucking landed it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I felt like I was the fucking champion. Give me the ribbon, you know? Of course, his dumb ass here, he says, that's cool. And I take off.
Fuck.
Well, I actually got that bitch turned around and fucking actually took off from the same fucking airport.
Lord.
Yeah.
See, when you said to me that they were making real life simulator, I remember I looked over at you and I was like, The Sims?
Yeah, it's like some weird combination. It's like the biggest open sandbox multiplayer thing. And they were advertising like, if you want to, you could run for governor. If you fuck up in the game, you could go to prison, you know, and there's clips showing like life in prison. And I was like, okay, I understand it, but if you want a real life simulator, turn the goddamn computer off and go outside.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's like, hey, Hoss, let me let you in on something. We already live in the fucking Matrix. You know, go out there and fucking experience the simulator for real.
The thing that, like, with real life simulator, I guess you'd have to, like, buy all the shit to, like, fix up your house. The thing I like about The Sims is, like, you don't have to put a family down in line. You just fucking build homes all day. That's what I did, and that's what I've done for fucking 3 fucking games.
That's what I did when I pretty much that's all I did was just...
It's like, how awesome can I make this? I have 3 hours.
I'd torture
them. Put them in the pool, remove the fucking stairs.
Yeah. You know, put them in a room and where they end up pissing themselves and...
dying, going nutso. And
yeah.
There's, well, at least in The Sims 3, they made it to where you can, like, make them have fears. Mm-hmm. And there's, like, you can make them claustrophobic. Mm-hmm. It's like, anytime, like, even if they got into, like, a room that they felt was a little bit too small, like, their overall mental state, like, started dropping slowly. And so they would eventually become, like, paralyzed with fear and shit, just on their own. And a room with fucking doors.
Yeah. You could make, I bet if there has to be a way you could patch into that somehow. You know, I'd love to be able to maybe make a game where it's, you know, they already had alien abduction technically.
Yeah.
But imagine you could put in, you know, like Gray's coming through the wall, picking up the kid at night and taking off, and you know, or there's actual fucking ghosts and shit.
In my game,
or you program a thing like the house has a little bit of a fucking black mold problem.
It was
so they're hallucinating fucking like poltergeist and shit.
In my game of The Sims 2, which I had a little bit of a runny family going on when I first started playing the game. Mm-hmm. And my guy got his logic all the way up. And he started looking out the fucking telescope all the time. Mm-hmm. Well, looking at a telescope on The Sims 2 causes you to get abducted by aliens.
Yeah, and you get the little green butthole baby.
My guy had the fertility perk because he had 3 sons and 2 daughters. His 2 daughters were twins. Okay. He came back and he was pregnant. Okay.
Yeah, that happened to one of my characters.
He had twin boy aliens. I had 7 kids. Wait, no, yeah, 7 kids in my house at once.
Goddamn Brady Bunch in there.
Yeah, it was 1 teenager, like 3 regular kids, 2 toddlers. And alien babies.
Fuck that.
I don't even know. It was like a fucking. I had like the entire fucking spectrum of children.
Goddamn, 8 is enough.
And I was. I should have made a sitcom. I wish I had like all the recording technology I have now with all of the time I had back then.
It's 8 is enough with Lunchbox Van Patten.
But all right, my second. Oh, like my oldest son, he went off and became a politician, you know, went along that fucking storyline. Because my guy was, I think he was in like the salesman career track, or whatever the fuck it was. which fucking blows my mind now because what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
But his oldest son was a politician,
Mm-hmm.
and then his second son was like went for science or engineering or something. I don't fucking know what.
Yeah.
And then he came back from college, and he built a robot girlfriend wife. And then he went on vacation. It was him and his robot girlfriend wife.
Yeah.
And he found Bigfoot, and Bigfoot agreed to move in with him. So he was related to 2 aliens.
Hey, the Gump Ape.
The Gump Ape. And he was married to a robot girlfriend wife.
Oh my
It was
fucking
the
God.
greatest, weirdest game of The Sims I'd ever fucking played. And
Sounds awesome.
Dude, we had to get Sick Nasty on and for him to explain his game. But he eventually... Like, he has this weird thing where he likes to make bastard bloodlines and be a vampire at the same time. So he just kept impregnating and biting everyone in the fucking game. In The Sims 2, 3, or whatever the fuck. And it's like his entire town was like hundreds of vampires. Like, no one was a human. So, like, during the daytime of his game, everything would be fucking empty and dead.
So he made Salem's Lot.
Yeah, he made Salem's Lot, which is a bunch of bastard baby vampires running around. And here I am, I'm having like this goofy little quirky adventure, you know, lighthearted, do alien brothers and all my sisters, and got vapes living in my house, and I have a robot alien wife thing.
That's fucked, dude.
It's so fucking funny.
Well, the best one I ever did, and I've told it before, was just making the hobo.
Yeah. With the grill and the newspaper and the money tree.
Yeah, that's all he had. That's all he had was a park bench. And yeah, that shit was awesome. You know, I mean, he was crazy as hell. The character would talk to himself. And
he was crazy as fuck, but he was an alright dude.
Well, you were talking about the simulations. Dude, I saw... All right, this is what really fucking just popped my cork, and I was like, I've got to quit looking at this shit.
This made you go on down the rabbit hole.
Well, it actually made me angry. Okay, this bothered me in a way. There's a virtual reality simulation game that they're creating. All right, it's called Job Simulator 2050. Yeah, and the concept of the game is for the what do they call it, Oculus?
Yeah, the Oculus Rift.
Yeah. Is that in 2050, robots have taken over and do all the work, and people don't do anything anymore.
That sounds like the best thing ever.
Well, that the future generations, they don't know what it's like to have a job.
Dude, they could pay me, and I would tell them how it's like to have a job. And I'm like, this is how I explain a job to people in future generations. I would be like, all right, you know that thing that you like doing where it's called waking up at any time that you want to? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, that
doesn't exist. You have to be up at a certain time every day. You know that thing that you do at night where you go out and you have fun with your buddies?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that at least 5 out of 7 days of the week because you know you have to work the next day.
Yeah.
What? Imagine only getting, it's like, you know that thing called Labor Day?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it's just kind of there, you know? Yeah, remember, that actually used to be a day that you got off because you worked too goddamn much.
Yeah.
What? Grandpa, you're fucking crazy. Get off my lawn.
Well, this game, though, it goes into the concept that people do simulations to see what working is like. And, dude, it is a simulator of you working at a fast food joint. And you're making a sandwich, for God's sakes. And I'm watching, like, this is another, I think, Kickstarter shit that they're doing, you know, and
Have you reached too far with Kickstarter, seriously, with this?
I don't know, man. I think it reached too far with this idea of these games.
Yeah.
Because, really, a job simulator 2050... I mean, yeah, they're predicting what could happen in the future, in which, fuck that kind of future, that's stupid. But...
Well, the reason why I make
I don't want to play a fucking game where I'm working at a goddamn Mickey D's or something.
They should have...
That is ridiculous.
They should have Job Simulator 2015, and all you are is a podcaster / YouTuber, and you have to edit video or edit audio for 3 hours at a time.
And deal with Linux.
Trying to get Linux to work. Gleek Simulator 2016.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. No.
It just be a broken program. It would crash every 2 hours in.
It only runs on computers that are at least 5 years old.
Like in our anime, it has a script built into it. You just get done editing it, and all of a sudden you hit the save button and it crashes. Motherfucker!
Well, the thing about this, though, I got to thinking about this shit. You know, the fucking working at Mickey D's, the video game. And
which they had.
Well, how long is it going to be?
They had working at Mickey D's, the video game.
They did.
It was for NES. Was that one of the McKids?
Really?
Where you were on the clouds and shit, and you had to play the platformer with Ronald McDonald, and you collected the M's?
Yeah. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a simulator of what actually is like what it's like to work at McDonald's.
Oh yeah. You get to actually meet Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, and they work in the back with you with Grimace and the Hamburglar and Mayor McCheese and the talking chicken nuggets. And we all don't take LSD at the beginning of the shift because we have to deal with a shitty job. None of them ever took LSD at work at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's never ever happened by anybody in the history of forever.
They just freaked out while staring at the cheese.
Well, anyway, I got to thinking about this shit, and especially this virtual reality crap.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude. At what point is this shit going to become like Inception?
Where you play a VR simulator in a VR simulator?
Yeah, it was just as bad. But like, what was it, Duke Nukem, where you found the video games? You know, and they put it in Grand Theft Auto, I think, where you could play like an arcade game or something.
Yeah, they do it in Bully as well. There's just like a couple of other games too now, or it's just like a novel thing.
Yeah,
of like video games.
Scarface had it.
Yeah,
it had the video poker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, what if you're playing this game, and your character goes and finds a fucking set of, you know, like a virtual reality headset in the game. And he puts it on, and he goes into another simulation.
So,
you could keep doing this shit, dude. It could be Turtles all the way down. You know what I mean?
All right. So, let's say you're playing Job Simulator 2050.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in Job Simulator 2050, they have a part where you go home.
Mm-hmm.
Where you end up spending your money to buy an Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
And say you put on this Oculus Rift.
And play Job Simulator 2050.
No, not play Job Simulator 2050. You play a game of what it was like to not have a job.
Yeah.
And so, you play Life Simulator 2050 with your VR.
In your free time.
In your free time at work. And then you find, in the simulator of a simulator, you find an Oculus Rift headset, and you're able to play Job Simulator 2050, and it just loops on itself.
I'm so confused.
And over and over again. And you just start playing simulation game. You just start playing the same 2 simulation games.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over again. And then eventually your brain, the little, like, I imagine every brain works like a little hamster running around the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
When you sleep, the hamster goes to sleep. When you eat, the hamster eats. When you drink alcohol, the hamster stumbles a little bit on the wheel.
Yeah.
The hamster in your head would then wear an Oculus Rift headset and then stop moving on the treadmill.
Yeah.
He would fall over. Your blood would start to come out of your ears.
Yeah, because he's running a treadmill in the Oculus Rift.
So blood just starts coming out of every orifice in your head.
Yeah.
And you die.
I got to thinking about it. I was like, where the fuck would this end?
Because if you die in a dream, you die in real life.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I have had dreams where I hit the ground.
I have too.
Yeah.
And I did the Neo from the Matrix thing.
Shit, I was broken.
No.
My dream was I hit and was like, ow, ow.
I did
all
the Neo,
broke up.
I did the Neo from the Matrix thing. And like the earth did a shockwave ripple around me. And I got up on my hands and knees. And I was like, I am really fat.
I know Kung Fu.
I'd be like, I'm so out of shape. And just like look around like Neo's there. And he's like, it was that extra McGrill we had this morning, fatty. You can be anything you want to in this Matrix. What do you choose to be? A guy that actually made it before 1035.
What would your version of the Matrix be? You know, that scene where he turns his head and he's still fighting Agent Smith with one hand? Is your guy like, you know, turn around sipping on a fucking McShake? Fighting with the other hand?
No, it wouldn't even be the fighting part. It would just be like, all right,
you slap fighting.
If there was such a game called Lunchbox Simulator 2016, it would be consistent of not being able to find anything on YouTube, being mad at professional wrestling, debating on what you eat for 90% of the day. Like, it's like, fuck, what do I want to eat it later? Man, I don't want to drive all the way to Martin.
Then it switches over to where you're driving down the road in this big ice cream truck.
Yeah.
And you're throwing books out the window like paper boy.
Yeah. Smacking people with them. And then you get random phone calls from people asking if your shower's still broken, which I don't even... Dude, apparently...
Yeah.
That guy also called me twice at like 7:30 in the morning.
What?
Yeah, I got a wrong number phone call.
Yeah.
All right. I listened to like the voicemail half, hungover and drunk, and I was like, fuck it, and just hit 7 to delete it all the way through. And then I got a call after I started feeling better and pacing back and forth in my living room, munching on crackers and chips at the same time. And drinking Gatorade after I had like 6 BC powders.
Yeah.
And got a phone call from a guy. It's like, Mark, you still having that problem with your shower? And I was like, excuse me? Yeah, you called me a couple days ago. Yeah, you got a problem there with your shower. You said something about have to come look at it. I was like,
no.
I just got my pipe fixed, sir. Like, who are you looking for? Mark.
Ain't no Mark here.
Ain't no Mark here.
Well, he's looking for a Mark, all right.
Yeah, I get. I like
There's an ambulance chaser plumber. You know what I mean?
But dude, he I don't know, just weird fucking prank calls. Because like I went to Gleek heard I went to like business mode.
You did, dude. His entire voice changed, the way he was handling it.
Because the way I talk normally and the way I talk on here is like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck whatever.
Yeah, he suddenly got the business tone to your voice.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to sign up for Viacom Time Warner Dish Network? No? All right.
Care for a book?
Would you like to procure one of our catalogs here? And
peruse it at your leisure?
But I don't know. It's just
yeah.
Working this job, I've had to learn how to read people fairly quickly, and then wait for them to get warmed up to me as well.
Yeah.
I have this one lady that I go out and see who finally got warmed up enough to where like she'll say cuss words to me, like we'll just cuss back and forth. Like it's so fucking great to be on the job wearing the fucking uniform. And she was like, that guy is a fucking shithead. And like when she says to me, I'm like, he's a fucking shithead. What a dick.
Well, a buddy of mine, he was a salesman. My buddy's still a salesman. He sells mattresses, mainly. He sells all kinds of shit. Beds, chairs, but mainly mattresses.
Swank, man.
Yeah, but he talked to me about that, about the different ways you approach different customers.
Yeah.
And I watched him one time. I went in to where he was working and had to talk to him about something. And he kept having to like, just a minute, man. He'd go deal with customers. And he was playing like 6 different roles. He could read a fucking person in like 10 seconds and talk to him the proper way.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is fucking unreal.
It's so fucking weird though, because like I'll find myself after I'm hopping back in the truck, and then I realized what I just done, and I was like, that wasn't me. I didn't just do this.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm hoping this takes off. Like so we can just fuck around and like talk and play video games, and then like after all that shit happens, like we turn off all the equipment used to record, and we both look at each other like, fuck, now we gotta do work now. And all we gotta do is sit in air conditioning and be like, click,
click, click, click, click, click,
click, click. Hey man, what do you think I'm playing tomorrow? I don't know yet.
Well, hell, it takes a while to edit this shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
it's actually work to sit down and do it.
I used to edit.
I mean, not that I clip a lot out, but I do sit and listen to everything that's said, and I try to cut out shit, like all the coughs, all the burps, if possible. And
like, I know there's been quite a few times where I've had flubs.
A little bit. Yeah, I've took an axe to several fucking episodes.
I used to edit video all the time. I took of me and my buddies back when I was like in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going through and editing that video. And it was a very simple video editing program.
Mm-hmm.
And I did fucking noob edits and
yeah,
just like was pretty much adding music and like clipping just clips together and making sure everything was just flush and
yeah,
kind of had like a story arc to it, like without actually having a story, but just kind of a progression thing.
yeah.
And realized that during that point, it's like there is a lot to going into editing.
Yeah.
Like for I haven't ever done like the audio side except for like fucking around with like making a little bit of music and
Mm-hmm.
doing some shit for my buddies that rapped.
Mm-hmm.
Used to freestyle all the time, and I remember I used to bring up the gold wave, and we'd have shit playing through the
Mm-hmm.
speakers at the same time and record and make MP3s. But nothing like on this scale
Yeah.
that you do, because I've never really done it before. I don't know how to use the new gold wave.
Which I'm going to have to relearn that shit again because I'm getting used to fucking Audacity.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
The audacity of this program.
The audacity to crash all the fucking time.
But
at least they don't do it as bad as it used to. There for a while, Jesus, God.
yeah, you're like, God damn it.
It was 2 or 3 times every fucking episode. It would just lock the fuck up.
But
Thank God for fucking projects.
Yeah.
You know, saving it as a project first where you could bring it back.
like that's what.
And there was a couple episodes that literally come straight out of like, hey, we've completely crashed and shit our britches. Would you like to pull it out of the temp memory? So, I mean, I was just absolutely certain that shit's gone.
Yeah.
I just knew it. It's gone.
Yeah, that's why I save a backup file now, and that's what it was
Yeah.
for a week.
But yeah, but when you're 3/4 of the way through the editing,
Yeah,
you know, especially some like our earlier, longer fucking
our
episodes.
long format 3-hour fucking talk sessions that was normally interrupted by.
Yeah. People.
I'm ready to go home. You're too drunk to drive anywhere. Fuck.
Yeah.
Man, what weird beginnings we had to like the point that we're at now, where it was like even though it wasn't that long ago time wise.
Yeah, no, this is a 25th episode.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's such a weird thing to think about. Like here is what do they call it? Like for 25, like silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Like 25-year anniversary is like silver and 25.
I ain't married to your ass now.
Let's go to that one county where that lady got fucking imprisoned for denying the gay marriage.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, you want to get into that? Would you like to get into that subject?
Should we open this can of worms? Are we gonna do the long format that I talked about, or
I don't know.
can split it into 2 episodes?
How far are we into this?
We just passed the 80-minute mark.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know if we should get into this subject because
We've had...
there's a lot of shit that I'd say that I don't know if I want the world to know. Hey folks, it's Gleek here, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you taking the time to sit and listen to our podcast. We'll be bringing you part 2 of this episode next week, so be sure to check it out.